And we are live. Good morning, everybody. It's your favorite truck driver in the whole wide world, ex-truck driver in the whole wide world. It's Bitcoin Ben. Good coffee day. So today, we're going to talk about pride. We're going to talk about being proud. Now, when I say pride, I don't mean the modern pride. All right. What I mean is we need to get back to being proud of America. We need to get back to being proud of ourselves. And what I think is wrong with the majority, all right, the majority of the people in America is they've lost pride in themselves. The reason you color your hair pink or you get a tattoo on your nose or something is you want to feel special. You want people to look at you. You want people to view you. You want people to see you. There's so many people that don't feel seen. Well, the problem with that is the reason you don't feel seen is because you ain't done nothing. Right? You're seen when you accomplish things. You're seen when you achieve something. That's this whole idea of everyone gets a trophy. Well, if everyone's got a trophy, nobody gives a shit, excuse the language, about trophies. A trophy is useless if everyone's got trophies, right? It's we need to be proud of ourselves. Oh, by the way, FYI, the whole taking a cold shower in the morning thing, yeah, that's real. Old Bitcoin Ben woke up this morning, rolled my sexy, chubby ass out of bed, went in there, turned on the shower on cold, got in and made a sound that resembled a 6-year-old girl. I thought I was going to have a damn heart attack. I was praying to Jesus. God, it's cold. Jesus. Now, mind you, I finished the shower. I was in there for about 5 minutes. Right? The whole 5 minutes, the only thing I was worried about, that my wife was going to walk in. Because in a cold shower, you ain't impressing nobody. And I didn't want to put her through that type of tragedy. But the cold shower things work. I'll vouch for it. Wow. you basically get high off of it. All right. We have to be proud of ourselves again. All right. And how we do that is literally we do things that bring other people up. All right. You have to get out in the world to change it. You want to be proud? Get out there and make the world a better place. When you go to work with a smile on your face. And you tell everyone at that job, I'm going to outwork every single mother plucking one of you punks today. Let your work ethic show your pride. Let what you produce show your pride. You don't have to hold up a damn rainbow flag. All right. Number one, nobody gives a shit. And I'm not apologizing for saying shit in this context. Nobody gives a shit who you sleep with. No one cares. I'm glad you're proud. That's great. All right. But be proud of something you do, not for who you sleep with. I mean, I don't walk around carrying a flag of a redhead. I'm a proud redhead sleeper with her. Woo! I sleep with a redhead. Woo! You know why? Because no one gives a shit. No one cares if my wife's a redhead. That's a great. Holy cow, if that ain't a damn t-shirt. Be proud of what you do, not who you screw. Daddy-o, put that on a t-shirt. Send it to me. I'll wear that son. I'll wear that son bitch. This world, you know what it is? It's the invention of makeup. I blame the makeup manufacturers. At some point, some company convinced women, nope, you don't look good enough. Here's some shit to put on your face. And now, us and all you men have been there. If you say you haven't, you're a liar. All right? We've all gone out to the bar, had a few drinks. One thing leads to another. Meet a good-looking gal. You wake up next to her and girl don't look nothing like she did last night. Now, it may be the beer goggles or whatever, but the makeup was a contributing factor to this false advertising we got going on here. All right. And this trend of men wearing makeup, we need to stop that shit. Excuse my language. if you're a man and you're wearing makeup, but brother, you're doing it wrong. All right. Women are naturally beautiful. As I always say, women, listen up. I'm about to tell you some truth. The sexiest thing a woman can wear is a smile. There is nothing sexier than a woman smiling. All right. It is it's important that you're proud of yourself. Right? You should walk into every room like you just blessed that room by walking into it. Now, some people call it ego. Some people call look, if you don't think that you're a bad mother plucker, then you ain't working hard enough. You ain't making any changes. All right. You ain't shaking up shit. Damn. I hope my wife's not watching. She gets aggravated when I cuss a lot. Yes. Oh, thank you, Nash. Please hit the likes and subscribes, especially over on Rumble. If you're watching on Rumble, hit likes and subscribes over there. I'm getting a ton of viewers moving over on Rumble. And Rumble's a really growing platform. I'm seeing some impressive growth over there. And see, that's what we need. We've had 30 years of media and social media and all these people that are telling us we ain't good enough, or you're white, you're bad. Kiss my lily white ass. Anybody who tells you you aren't good enough, you tell them to kiss your ass. And that's the truth. All right. We have to be the best we can be every day. All right. We have to raise our children the best we can. We have to do our job the best we can. We got to love our wives as best we can. And we have to love our friends and our communities the best we can. See, let me break something down for you. This is important, right? This is important. Do you know why Trump's not on Twitter? Do you know why Trump he might go back on Twitter for one statement? Or a few. But do you know why he's on? Oh, that's funny. What are you going Tony Robbins on us? No, that guy's got it covered. The reason Trump is on Truth Social and all this stuff, because he understands we have to build a new America. We have to create our own platforms. We have to create our own televisions. Oh man, you guys don't even know. All right, I'm about to give you, I'm about to give you some inside information, right? And I heard this, I was told this by probably the most reliable source I could have gotten told it from. When Trump gets back in office and launches the new currency, holy shit, the amount of Make America Great Again grants is going to be massive. Massive. You have to understand, we're hitting reset on America. And if you have the talent, if you have the existing business, if you have the infrastructure, the business plan, the credibility, you're going to be able to apply for a small business grant. This is how you distribute the new currency, all right? Is you get 0% interest from the Treasury Department, all right? And you'll be able to launch a business or improve your business. See, that's why the Federal Reserve was created, right? The Federal Reserve was created in 1913 so that they could create the system we're in now. They moved the power of the currency out of the people's hands and into the bankers' hands. So the bankers could build the industrial complex, the military industrial complex, the healthcare industrial complex, the banking industrial complex. Because when you control the currency, you issue the money to the people who meet your agenda. You ask, why, Ben? Why are we such a plucked up country? Because in 1913, dumbass Woodrow Wilson, that frickin' retard, creates the Federal Reserve. At the end of his term, he even admitted, I should have never done that. I should have never done that. Yeah, no shit, dumbass. Why do you think they voted on it on Christmas Eve? God, I hate stupid people. The definition of a stupid person is someone who listens to a liar twice. That's the definition of a stupid person. And you can quote me on that. See, here's a little bit more history. Before Woodrow Wilson, there was the Bull Moose Party. All right. Teddy Roosevelt. Speak softly and carry a big stick. Teddy was known as the Trust Buster. All right. The Trust Buster was a dipshit. See, they had a great marketing campaign. Oh, these companies are getting too big. Yeah, these companies are getting too big. We gotta cut these companies down. They getting bigger than the government. See, when Teddy Roosevelt went after all the trusts, all right, the trusts is a legal structure under common law. What Teddy Roosevelt was doing was getting rid of the trust and replacing them with, all right, with corporations. Because corporations, you know how easy it is to infiltrate a corporation legally? Extremely easy. But a trust, oh, that's a different beast. It's hard to take over a trust. It's easy to take over a corporation. All you got to do is get on the board of directors, or all you got to do is buy your way in. See, there's a reason a lot of rich people have trust accounts and trust structures, because they're covered under common law. Remember, all right, law piles on top of law. All right, first, we have the Constitution. Then, all right, well, actually, first we have natural law. Then we have common law, which the first iteration of that was, anyone know? Let's see if they can answer it. Right? Now, Magna Carta, that was the first real implementation of common law. Right? Then you have common law. Right? All right. Then you have constitutional law. Then you have common law in America. In Europe, it's structured slightly different, right? Then you have civil law, right? Now, inside of each level of that, you have military law, you have all these other legal platforms, structures, or uh, um, legal jurisdiction. Let's call it, yes, jurisdiction. There's common law jurisdiction. There's civilian law jurisdiction. There's all these structures, all right? And what happened in 1913 is is illegally they created the Federal Reserve. Right? It says in the Constitution how the American money is to be created. But, so they launched the Federal Reserve. Right? And in fact, here's a little bit more history. The way they got around that was, right, in the Constitution, it says that the Treasury is in charge of printing or creating the currency. That's why the U.S. Treasury has to issue a Treasury note to the Federal Reserve. Because the Treasury note, they said, satisfied that the creation was out of the government. Really? Really? Then they created the charter for the Federal Reserve. See, the reason the dollar looks like the dollar, it's got all the graphics and the eye and the pyramid and all that satanic shit. It is because it's not the US dollar. It's the Federal Reserve dollar. That's like, they might as well call themselves the devil dollar. Because graphically, it would probably look about the same. Right? The devil dollar, right? So, yes, so the U.S. Treasury sells the Treasury note to the Federal Reserve. They issue out devil dollars, and voila, we got our devil dollar system. And the devil dollar has built the devil system. Yesterday's show was about Moloch. All right? There's a reason. Because the system of Moloch is the progressive system. It's the machine that enslaved the individuals. We're living in that machine right now. We call it the industrial complexes. We call it the financial industrial complex, the healthcare industrial complex. That's the machine that Moloch built. Here, oh shit. All right. Look up the, oh, all right. The video's starting to act up. All right. Love you guys. I gotta go. I'm jumping over to Patreon now. Love you guys. See you there. All right. Sorry about that. I went over 30 minutes and I could tell exactly what was happening. Join me on Patreon now. Click the link under here.